Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
How you going? Hey, happy Friday or Saturday. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Alex. Hey, Faith. How you going? Who else have we got? SC in the house again, back in USA. Hey, Carl. How you going? Hey, Lanazi. How you doing? Canadian girl. How you going? Liam. Yabba dabba doo. Heaven gang. And Dealey, oh, you're telling me by Monday I officially be a cat lady. Yay! Plus, been looking after neighbour's dog. I might start doing it for a living. Yeah, that would be lovely if you can, definitely. Hey, Dealey, how you doing? And everyone's saying hello, hello. John, hello, how you going? Okay. It's going to be a pretty short one today. There's been a lot happening here as well. My housemate's moving out today, and my daughter and the baby, and they're coming up. So I might have to cut it short. If I do, I can either come back today or I can come back tomorrow morning. What have we got this week? Okay, I just want to get through this because there's a lot here. Did anyone know the Pope's about to resign, or he's going to resign? And you know Google, right? That's going to set off the warning bells. There seems to be some sort of cult members in there working, and they're in high places too. And they've been doing a lot of really naughty things, right? You know, the worst things that we can think of, you know, trafficking people and stuff, you know, like, so that I don't know. It's been, they've been accused, okay? So God knows. Oh, did anyone hear they're going to demolish that school? Hey, they've done that before. I don't know if anyone remembers the school, long time ago. Rhymes with handy book. They demolished that one. It's funny they do this. Why do they do that? Demolish the school. They haven't done it with others, have they? Not every single one's been demolished. Also, another thing with, you know, the January about 18 months ago or so, right? Don't interrupt the enemy while they're destroying themselves. That court case. That's not a court case. Don't, because they're setting a precedent that can then be turned around and used against them, okay? And I believe we are being led towards a smaller gov, okay? I really think that is what's happening. Because if anyone remembers what Assange said, you know, if it comes out, 95% won't be there anymore, okay, of gov. And I think it's going to happen, okay? I think he's going to go to the US. Things are going to start coming out, and I think we are slowly being walked back. That's what all this responsibility is about. This week, the US won their right to bear their arms and legs, you know. Pew, pew. Roe v. Wade was just, right's gone. Pelosi said, when she says it's a threat to our democracy, she means their power, okay? So, and Biden is scaring people by saying that they would be checking medicine cabinets for things. Look, Roe v. Wade, it means it goes back to the states to decide, okay? And if someone in one state didn't allow it, they can travel to another state to get it. And it's not against people who have been assaulted or family members, you know, that there is consideration given to those people, okay? So it's not a complete, that's it, no more. Okay, there will be special circumstances where people can in their state, but if other people want to, they'll have to go out of state to do it. Sorry, guys, just got to check. In case it's my daughter. No, it's not my daughter. It's okay. Okay, so I'm going to go back through the comments. And Alex is saying hello to everyone. Alex, that would be awesome. Yeah, definitely. If you can, like, look after animals, that's fantastic. It saves them going to the shelters here that I know, right? If they can't rehome an animal, the animal gets a, you know, see you later. If the animal is not friendly, family friendly, that happens there too. I've also known someone who worked in one, they sedate the animals while they're there. I don't believe that's not, wow, I was pretty shocked when I found that out anyway. But thank you, Alex, that's fantastic. Lanazi said, thank God Friday's getting here faster and faster. It is. Okay, I think last week I said that my mobile phone is quicker than the time on a digital clock, okay? It is now 10 minutes faster than it was only about 5 or 6 minutes last week. It's 10 minutes faster. Does anyone remember about the quickening, time seeming to speed up, or are they doing it on purpose? I'm wondering. I'm just very strange that the mobile phones are now going faster because digital clocks are not like your little hand clocks. They don't just slow down. They either work or they don't. And they do keep time. So that digital clock is now 10 minutes slower than, and so is my phone clock, a house phone. It's 10 minutes slower than the mobile phone clocks. So something interesting is happening. Hey, Maddie, how you going? Hey, Kat, how you going? Saturday every day for me because I have a dicky knee. Oh, dear. You can't wait. Oh, that'll be lovely. It's like an instant family. Carl said, Aussie Cossack sentenced 30th June, new legal advice said he will get 6 months out, in for 3. He already served 2. Oh, wow. See, and this is like everything's being exposed. Every time they lock someone up for something that involves, you know, talking, they're exposing themselves more and more, I think. And it is coming to, because the Roe v. Wade thing, there's people warning about being in big cities right now. Just if you are in a big city, try and keep to yourself indoors this weekend especially. And not surprising, they announced it on a Friday because they normally do things like that. Like if there was a bust in the financial system, people expected it to be announced, like banks would close on a Friday and then people wouldn't be able to access their money over the weekend. So they do things like this on a weekend to let it build till the Monday. And meanwhile, Biden's out there scaring people. Pelosi's freaking out. You can see it in her face so badly. She always does this. Has she got a problem with a hand or something? Like it's always doing something. Or is she doing sign language to someone? I don't know. But it's funny how she always seems to, you know. Alex said I'm going from no cats to 4 cats. It's a long story. Good on you, though. No, that's really, really nice of you to do that. Kat said, yep, good riddance, Pope. Yep. Roe v. Wade, hallelujah. Lucifer has lost a big grip. Yep. And it might make people take responsibility for themselves a little bit more now. And I think this is both a man and women responsibility thing. Probably a little bit more on the woman, unfortunately, but it's going to teach people to keep their legs shut, you know, and then men have to stop pressuring that out of women. You know what I mean? This is going to be a big thing. It's going to turn into a massive thing, and it might slow people down a bit, you know. People are going to have to take responsibility now and think about what they want before doing things, because it could end up in an unintended consequence. So Shannon said Black Pope had a terrible May. Yep. Gavin said, Hev, fix your image. What image? Is there something wrong with the image? You can see me better. The light's on me, so you can see all the wrinkles and everything now. Oh, dear. I liked it when it hit everything, you know. Ooh. Lanazi said Roe v. Wade overturned today. Yes. And John Miller said, yep, the Pope, the last one. Shannon said, bury evidence like, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what's going on there. Makes me wonder if there's anything underneath there. You know what I mean? Is there something underneath those, you know? Because they're being demolished. Why would they do that to some and not to others that have had the same thing happen? It's just, and I don't even think the first one, the handy book, right? I don't even think that was being used at the time. It wasn't. There was something really sus about that too. Faye said, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, they knocked it down. They demolished it. Everyone's saying hello. Burnaby Lee, 17 thumbs up. Excellent. That'll do me. 17. Hide evidence, yeah. Again, I thought the Pope wasn't allowed to resign. That evil-looking one resigned before that. Yes, he did. Yeah, that one before him, he looked really sick, like black eyes, and it wasn't just once; it was all the time. Sorry, guys, I've got to get a candle. Have I got one put aside? Nope. Okay, I'm going to have to reach over the camera. Oh, God. Sorry, guys, you're going to see a big me. A big black jacket. I got my snow jacket on it. Oh, whoa. Okay, let it focus. Is that what you meant, Gavin? It wasn't focusing? Just keep my cup of tea hot. Sorry, guys, I'm really quite relaxed today. Even though it's all going on around me, my housemate's moving out. We'll have a bit more storage room, which, you know, sad either way, you know, but just a little bit more room for storage and stuff. And it's sad because the house is so tiny. But Alex said again, I thought the Pope, well, yep, I read that one. Kat said it needs to happen. Yeah, everything's happening, and it's happening for a reason, even if it doesn't look obvious right now. There are reasons for everything that happens. And me, myself, this week, I was kind of upset with myself for getting upset over something I really shouldn't have got upset over last weekend. Yeah. So I had to do some deep digging in myself and realise that the thing I was upset about, I've probably done to other people. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I had to just have a deep internal look at myself this week and a good, telling off to myself. Because, I got upset about something last weekend, and it really, I've probably done it to people as well, so I probably shouldn't have got upset, but yeah. David said, howdy there, y'all, Western Australia in the house. And Maddie said, Australia's having politicians resign left. Yeah, Labor. Daniel Andrews, what do you call him? Cabinet is starting to four of them, is it, Maddie? I think 4 of Daniel Andrews' cabinet have resigned in the last couple of days. Faith said, yeah, right, it's this weekend here, I'm sure. Yeah, that's what they're worried about, near big cities especially, So Shannon said, D-class stuff coming out. They're hyping up the solar flare, ready for the media black. Yeah, exactly. And they will cut it, I'm telling you. If they don't want the info out there, they will cut it. Lanosi said, America's a republic. People need to know and read their constitution, Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right, because when Pelosi says this is a threat to our democracy, well, the US is a republic. And the democracy she's talking about is their power, I believe. That's what I see. Hey, Odysee, how you doing? The Dems wanted... Yeah, they wanted it up to 9 months. And why are these people fighting? And you know what else? Okay. Let me just tell you something. If that happens, right, these things, how they're tested on, like, fetal cells and stuff? Or there's going to be a shortage, isn't there? That's going to be bad for companies. Do you get what I mean? Like, I can see more things happening because of that one thing. Okay, it might be Roe v. Wade, but it's going to stop, universities and the PP, the planned, that one, from selling, to then have these companies experimenting with them. So I think that's a great thing to stop. And yeah, I think if more people knew what was going on, I don't know if people would actually do that, you know what I mean? If they knew how it worked, they wouldn't. I don't think most reasonable-minded people wouldn't do it. Dealey said the praises go up and the blessings come down. Yep. Maddie said, green activists in New South Wales losing the plot over coal plants. They're the same as anti. Yeah, exactly. Well, let them lose the plot. We need power. My goodness. Like, I've got a fireplace. I'm lucky. If power goes out, I can still cook and I can still keep warm. But what about all those elderly people that rely on air conditioners or little electric heaters? Do you know what I mean? Like, and then the price of electricity, they don't even want to turn their heaters on because they can't afford the electricity bills. So they're sitting there freezing cold and not eating properly. Yeah, it's hurting it's hurting everyone. What's going on now, I don't see anyone who is not being hurt by it unless you have a whole lot of money. A whole lot. Like those at the top, Okay, I'm good. How are you? Backyard guy. Now California can legalise post, but they already did, didn't they? Even after the baby's born. So it's what has the world come to, really? How did we get here? Because we weren't paying attention. That's how. Alex, it's evil what happened to so-called rescued animals. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the people who say they're helping certain parts of the community or this or that or animals, I don't know if they actually are. They do really quite distressing things to humans and animals. Let's It's insane what it's got. It's not only that. Hang on a sec. Just let me go over here for a minute. Okay, you know what the rules of war are? Cut off supply chains, hit the fuel lines, destroy the wealth, disarm citizens, affect transportation, silence important communications, create diseases, cause strife and division, insert lies, confusion and propaganda, make yourself look like the saviour. Don't tell me we're not at war. Then we've got, Biden, FBI raids Republican officials across multiple states. The Greens in Australia have banned the flag of their enemy, the Australians. Right. The Greens have banned our little Australian flag. So, I should actually stick it somewhere. I don't know where to put it, but I probably should. Hang on. Where can I put it? Have I got a zip with a hole in it? Stick it in my face. Oh, the hole's not big enough. Oh, hang on. No, it's not. Is it? Oh, hang on. Guess what? Right. Here we go. I look like a dickhead. The face said I was to date them first. Yeah. Time is speeding up. Yeah, that's what I think's happening. Why are the mobile phones going faster than my digital clock at home? Why? It doesn't make sense unless they're trying to speed time up. And there was something called the quickening, which was supposed to happen in the end times, which said made people feel like time was going faster, which it is. Because the days get away from me sometimes. Alex said, I can't wait to get them all, to be honest. They can live their retirement in peace. Oh, yes. The cats, yes. Oh, good on you, Alex. Old school Pete, did I hear right? Some buggers were at the animals. Please tell me I heard wrong. No, it's shelters and that. If they can't rehome an animal, it's been there too long, they put them down. If the animal isn't friendly to families, they will put it down. And when the animals are there to keep them quiet and happy, they sedate them. That's what it is. That's why, by all means necessary, I will try to keep animals away from that. You know what I mean? Dear God. Hey, Pat, how you going? It nearly makes me cry just to think about, I want to go and rescue all the animals from the RSPCA. I need a property so I can house all these animals. D. Lee said, my atomic clock is 17 minutes slower than my phone. There you go. And I think I did, and mine probably would be too, but I think I readjusted the time on my just normal digital clock because I thought, it's slow for some reason. So I thought I'll adjust that, but no. Now this clock is 10 minutes faster than that one, and this thing's sticking in my... I got my Aussie flag, guys. I just got to keep an eye out for a message from my daughter, guys. Okay. What was that, Shannon? I'll have to have a look at that one, Shannon. So, yeah, it could be 17 minutes. Oh, my God. Alex said, time is definitely speeding up, Kat. Yep. Time is speeding up, solar flash coming, 5D, you reckon? Jeff said, the lefters will be upset about Roe v. Wade. Yes, they are, and people are expecting some stuff to go off in the US, major cities. Just be aware, okay? Keep yourself safe. Keep yourself off the street at night. If you have to go somewhere, get in and out as quick as you can. This is what I was saying ages ago. Yeah, so just keep yourself safe right now. Just do what you can, okay? Faith, you notice the time too? Yeah, it's funny how that happens. Eyes to see said, all I do know is every woman on earth that has you wouldn't want to be in their shoes. That's against the Creator. Well, eyes to see, you're looking at one. Okay? A long time. My mum forced me when I was 15. And I believe I should have had that. And I should have been made to understand my mistake if it was a mistake. Do you know what I mean? So, look, it's a really hard situation. Like I feel awful. I couldn't, it's really hard some days actually to know what you've done. Do you know what I mean? So, and I kind of looked at that, my stomach problems, as being instant karma. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I understand where you're coming from. And yes, but look, I have, I'm one of them, unfortunately. Shannon said those with most to hide scream the loudest. Yep. Lanazi said getting nasty in New York. Yep. Alex said, I've been saying it for ages now. Other people are seeing it too. People I didn't think would. Yeah, exactly. David said, I'd like to know who invented time in the first place, so I'm giving them a darn good thrashing. Yeah. How about just it gets dark when it gets dark and it's light when it's light? And then, time is to keep us scheduled in a scheduled life so that, you go to work and you do this at that time, you have morning tea at that time, lunch at that time, whatever, Adele said, I was watching Oreo Express live in DC. It was a sight to see for sure. Yep. Kat said it's a new Pelosi, though. Yeah, she looks younger again. I don't know. Hey, Timmy, how you going? I know. God is smiling on America today. I think it's a good thing. I really do. And I think there needs to be more responsibility taken if that happens. Do you know what I mean? So, and both sides, the man and the woman, before you do something, you've got to realise what could come of it. And if that does happen, then off you go and get married. No, I'm kidding. But you do have to you have to have some sort of, you have to have some sort of plan. And this is being responsible for yourself. So Shannon said Pelosi freaking out so much her earring shot out. Well, she was. You could see she was like, she barely ever really looks at the camera, but this time she was looking at the camera like she's pleading for that, someone to do something. Faye said, old demon Maxine Waters losing her mind too. Yes. Good. So they should. Lanazi said Pelosi always sucks on her teeth. Creepy, lol. Yep. I only do that if I eat. Try and get food off them. Lovebug said, please pray for me under a lot of stress. Okay, Lovebug. Yep, definitely. Everyone who does pray, please pray for Lovebug under a lot of stress. I was this week too. And I put myself under stress as well by getting cranky with something I shouldn't have got cranky with. And then realising, hang on, you've done that to other people, mate, yourself. So, you know what I mean? Spoken to people like that, or, Deb Richardson said hello from South Australia. David said, 2 cats here. Felix asleep beside me on the arm of my chair. Lord only knows what mischief his sister's up to. Yes, I've got that happening too. And I also will have to go when my daughter pulls up, I may have to go. I don't know how long it's going to take them to move out, but yeah, I might come back actually. If it's only like half an hour or an hour, I'll come straight back. Praying for you, Lovebug. Good on you, Alex. Yeah, everybody, if you can, please pray for Lovebug. The stress just melts away, Alex said nothing wrong with the image. Hey, Dan Markle Sr., how you doing? I can see you. Looks good to me. Excellent. Okay. Animals are the best. Yeah, they are. I hate it. I hate that they do that to animals. Shannon said, Deb, I'm going to have to hit you with a copy strike. G'day from the Riverland, South Australia. Faye said, you would make a great detective, Hev. I would love to be a detective, just to throw different ideas and things, things that people may not think of, like from way out left field, something worth considering. I don't know. I think conspiracy theorists, some of them are really good detectives. David said, that just jumped again. If you saw a flash, that was it jumping. I don't know if I'm flashing anymore. I think I've sorted it all out. You've got a different angle of my room now. David Morgan said, didn't hear any of the other sites of mass being demolished. Something different about this one, I think. Yeah, exactly. That one and the other one that they knocked that down. You know what I mean? Alex said, I thought that was the Antichrist when he was first made Pope. I thought, here we go. Then he resigned. Yeah. I think a lot of people did. Just because, like, the black eyes and the way he used to look like, up at, like he had his head down, he'd look up at things, Nice to see all the people who work for these clinics giving them, in Almighty's eyes, they are complicit. Yeah, if it wasn't around, it wouldn't be done. If these people didn't do it, I get angry every now and then about things that happened a long time ago. Shannon said he's talking about the light in your room. What light? I've got lots of light now. I'm facing more towards the window. So there's a lot more light in the room, and you can really see all my wrinkles now. Ah. Demelza, hello, lovely Hev. Hey, beautiful peeps of the live chat. How you going, Demelza? Good to see ya. And old school Pete. Was he called Benedict or something? And aren't they supposed to be involved with? Yeah, I'm not sure, yeah. But I do believe they are. It's all one big, group. And goes from the highest down to the lowest. Alex said, I never really looked into them any further. And everyone's saying hello. Jeff said, lots of inner shadow work to be done, Hev, all for good reason. Yeah, exactly. I think everything that happens is just more. I see a lot more coming from one thing. So when you see Roe v. Wade, I see, okay, more responsibility has to be taken by both women and men before anything happens, which goes back to actually chaperoning would be a good idea now. Go on the old way and have people chaperone when they're out on dates, especially if they're younger. Not that I necessarily believe that, but people need to have more responsibility for themselves. And then I see it going over to the medical side of things where they can't, they use that in these. So there cuts off another bit. So this big octopus is getting little arms cut off everywhere, this octopus thing that we seem to be under. Little arms getting cut off, bit by bit. And, yeah, that's just what I see. Me too, have I lost my cool for a minute last Saturday? Yeah. Well, I didn't actually, not outwardly really. I stewed on it for a couple of days, and then I think I, may have said something during the week. And then I thought, hang on, but you've probably done that to other people. It's like being condescending to people, you know what I mean? You've probably done that to other people. So don't, get off your high horse and, don't take offense to it. So that's what I kind of had to work on myself this week a little bit to get a hold of myself, I'm sure I've been condescending to people. In fact, Facebook, I am very sure I was condescending to nearly everyone there if they didn't know what I was talking about. And I feel bad for it. And it made me realise what we can do to people, you know what I mean? But, hey, ultimately it was my problem and I had to work on that. So That's what I did. Patty said, stand your ground or you'll never stand for anything. Hev, exactly. I still stand for the same things I was standing for before. I want the truth. I want us all to have the truth, because without the truth, we cannot make a proper informed decision. So when people are just listen to the mainstream media, don't listen to anything else and don't want to hear it, they're not informed into their decisions they're making, okay? If you listen to all sides, you're more informed, but they're still flying everywhere, okay? So you've got to be very careful. Yeah. So, but I do have hope. Things are happening, and I've seen them happening for ages, and it's still going on, and more is happening. And I remember the drip, drip, drip into a landslide, okay? Or an avalanche, whatever you want to call it. That's information. First it drips, you get a bit and a bit and a bit. Then it starts coming out, and it's going to get quicker and quicker. I don't know if you've noticed, like the news is changing very quickly from day to day even. Things are happening quicker and quicker. The time is speeding up. It's getting quicker and quicker. Just go with the flow. Breathe. You just got to breathe sometimes. I've got to tell myself, just breathe, woman, just breathe. Robin said, hey, Hev, how you going? There'll be more SCOTUS rulings on Monday the 27th. Okay, on Monday. Okay, there's more come. Just hang in there. This is going to get quick. It's going to come out quicker and quicker as we go. There are probably going to be pre-planned, yep, protests, yeah. Paid, yeah, exactly. Soros, you know, he funds a lot of it. So, I like what you called it there, Pelosi would cause anyone to lose it for a minute. Oh, it was funny watching her speech today because she was really intense at the camera, and she was just really intense, and it was like, I think someone's really worried. Shannon said, did you see the mad Maxine Waters thug bot staring non-blinking next to, oh, yes, in the background. Oops, like a deer caught in a headlight. In the headlights. David said Ratzinger chose Benedict XVI and later resigned. Then we got this present one who chose Francis as his moniker. All roads lead to Rome anyway. Yes, they do. Canadian girl said the solar flare is not directed at Earth anymore. It's more off to the side, but the media is reporting otherwise to drum up more fear and pull off another bunch of bull poop. Yep, exactly. And they'll keep doing it. That's exactly right, Shannon. That's what I was trying to get across without actually, saying too much. Yes, exactly. And also universities use it, and I'm sure they do experiments and stuff. And then those companies do use it too. It's in, they do use them. So I see a whole lot getting hit because of this, and that's why I think they're fighting, because this is getting cut. Kat said, I'm psychic. Are you guys? No, I don't believe I am at all. I'm really looking at everything. I'm looking for the truth, and I just can tell that things are, from what I've read, the board, from that, I can see what's happening. That's why I encourage people to go read it. Even if they don't believe in it, just have a look, because you'll see. I don't know if you'll see now, because it is quite confusing to read if you don't know what you're reading. But if you click all the links, it should become clear. And then there's comms that just are for other people, not us. And then there's just questions. And yeah, I don't know, just I watched all the videos of people doing things on that, what it meant, you know what I mean? Now they're all gone. I don't know if people can get the same information That's what I mean. But you can go still read it. It's still there. Patty said, Jeffrey Clark arrest. He works for the DOJ, Environmental Justice, Trump's Green New Deal, trap for gens. Oh, okay. Alex said, I was brought up in the Catholic Church, but I broke away. Moo still goes to church, and to be fair, her priest, who I've known since childhood, is pretty on it. Knows. Oh, good. Look, it's not all the. It's the same with everything. It's not all the teachers. It's not all the priests. It's not all of the, not just the Catholic, but the other ones as well, right? It's not all of them, but they've just infiltrated really well so to make it look bad enough. You know what I mean? So if you've got an awake priest, hang on to him or her. Dealey said, yes, Kat, but a little out of practice. Yep. I'm flying my Australian flag because the Greens in our country do not like the Australian flag. So, yeah, there you go. Alex had always knew there was something very sinister about it all, though, and her priest is like 1 in a million. Hang on to those priests who know. Patty said, Jeffrey Clark, DOJ, how do you get out evidence to the public? A trial. Exactly. And that's what I think will happen with Assange. Things will start coming out. Old school Pete, when winter comes, Russia will turn the screws on gas supplies to mainland Europe. UK is safe from that, but it's coming. I think food shortages looks like that's becoming a big thing. With all the places that are burnt down in the US, and then even and you know what I heard this morning? Because of what's happening with Russia and that, we got food shortages. I didn't think we got our food from there. Certainly not from the Ukraine. Everything, as far as I can tell, most things are made in China. But everything else, as far as I can tell, some of them are made in Australia from imported ingredients. But I don't know. I don't think we get our food from... I think that's just another excuse. That's what I think. Nicey Glover, how you going? May each of you be blessed and have your needs met. Much love to you all, along with prayers. Oh, God love you. David said, when people say to me, how are you? I say, I don't know. It's a mystery. Oh, dear. I remember I was working at a place and someone said, I was leaving to go for the day, and they said, I miss you already. And I said, I miss me too. I was going deep, though. I miss me from a long time ago. Being a kid, mainly. Having that hope and those dreams and then having everything go, you know. It's coming back. It's coming back. Simone said, hi, Heaven all. We'll be dozing and listening as way past bedtime, but love yous all. Oh, God love you, Simone. David said, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. D. Lee said, I did my mother-in-law's grocery shopping today. No taxes on food in Illinois. Really? Alex said, oi, oi, oi. Yep. Shannon said, did you watch the graphene clip I texted you, Hev? Also, did I see the McAllister TV thing where Pelosi's alter Eva calls in asking for an exorcism because she thinks she's possessed? No, I didn't. I'm going to have to go through them, Shannon. I've had a really busy week. Sorry, guys. I had a doctor's appointment this week. And then what else did I do? Oh, it's just been nonstop. And then giving myself a good talking to, you know, about taking things too much to heart. Old school Peter, that's not as bad as what I thought, thank God. Alex said, yeah, no taxes for food. We're still getting, we're still getting taxed on food here. Old school Pete said, I definitely heard wrong. Alex said, when did that start? Shannon said, that was me, sorry. Ding! That's all right, Shannon. Just in case it's my daughter because they're coming up soon, so I'll have to duck off when they get here. Alex, I don't know. Alex said, the only time I've seen that in the UK is when I go to Costco. It's all included here. And Shannon said, oi, oi, oi. Hey, what the heck? How you going? Thanks for sharing. That must have been hard. Yeah, it's like I'm not an angel. I'm not innocent. We've all done things in life that, and back then I didn't know any better. You know what I mean? Like, really, I should have known better, but I didn't know any better. And my mum should have made me go through with that, really. My mum, it would have taught me a lesson. It would have probably made my life different than what it was. Made me get responsible quickly. Carl said, we have 14 cats in our house, all lazy. Oh, God love you. Like. Yeah, if you can, do me a favour and hit the like button. Alex said, oh, shit, Hev, that's shitty. Love you. Yeah. And look, I'm just saying that we're not like all angels. You know what I mean? I've done things wrong in life. I was the lefty for most of my life. You know, I thought if the guys can do it, yeah, you know, yeah. No. I learnt the hard way. Delay, for all I know, my atomic clock would be a day and 17 minutes. Definitely felt like I missed a day or two. Yeah, it does feel like that sometimes. I don't know where the time goes sometimes. I'm just like, before I know it, it's time for dinner, and I'm thinking, where the hell did the day go? And I'm up at 5 or 6 or 7, you know. I don't get up late. I don't know. I think you just get stuck doing, you know, when you get in your housework and hours can fly by and you don't even realise. And Alex said, no one knows what our own personal relationship with God is. Yes. And I am very, what would you call it? Repentant? I know what it is. And oh my God, I am so sorry. You know what I mean? To myself and to little one, and all I can say is God help us, and that's why I pray. Shannon said, those cats will eat you if you ever fall over and hit your head. Yeah, if you die, the cats will eat you. Yes. If they're stuck in the house and they can't get out, they will. Food. Face it, Alex, exactly, and not for us to judge. Yeah, see, it's up to God in the end. And I think if you're sorry, like if you know what you've done and you're sorry, truly sorry, then I don't know, all I can do is pray, I hope. That's why I said I don't know if I'll go to heaven. I don't know. Shannon said, Satan invented time, Chronos. Yes. Jeff said, yep, linear time equals slavery/control to keep us worker bees. That's exactly what yeah, Jeff, exactly. I agree with you there. That's exactly what it's about. Alex said, probably Shannon, they already like to nibble. Lol. Shannon, I'm not saying that. I am not saying that, Shannon. I nearly did. Oh, God. And see, I nearly did because I wasn't thinking straight properly, right? So I nearly went and read that and like, You like to nibble on cats, do you, Shannon? D-Lee says, Shannon, I've seen that in the news. Cat breeder passed away. Cats ate her. Yes. If they are locked inside, yes. Whoops, that's an inside text. I'm glad I stopped myself from reading that one. Could have been quite embarrassing. Free Spirit said time speeding up is called the quickening. Yes, it's like a spinning top which appears to speed up at the end. Biblical stuff, exactly. There's a dog howling. Oh, where'd we go? Where'd I go? Faith said we'll be there, Hev, waiting. Yeah, I know. Pray for love bug. Yeah. Aussie smooth chili rasta verbs says, first time in about 6 months since I've seen a live from you, heavy mate. Peace. Oh, good on you, mate. Good to see you. Pat said, Have, that's the problem with abortion. Your conscience haunts you. But these days they think it's a solution for them and governments reward them, and it's not. That will be with you for the rest of your life. And it will eat you as you get older when you realise what you've done. Whether you wanted to or not, I'm finding out. Because my mum marched me. She marched me. And even though it was that way, I still feel that big. Alex said, yeah, we will wait. You are a sort of detective. Yeah, I actually would love to be a detective. I used to think that years ago. I would love to be in the police, but not as a police officer on the front, like as a detective, you know? Just throwing extra little things out to see if anyone picks up on things. Because I think the more you look into the truth, the more you start to pick up, you can see when people are having you on or, you know, lying straight out to you, or it just becomes a little easier to see. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I don't see everything, but I can see a fair bit. And I think as you look into the truth and look for the truth and you start seeing it, you recognise it. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here shaking a little bit. It's cold. But it's going to warm up. So John Miller said, we are a constitutional republic. Exactly. And I believe most, oh, God love you, Shannon. Thank you for that. I think most countries should be a constitutional republic with the right constitution. I wouldn't mind the American Constitution. Alex said, evil bastards, a lot of them. Yeah, exactly. Yep, I got what you meant. Hey, Laura Star, how you doing? Ozzy says, I'm 3 days off the cigs and could taste that cig you just lit up, and I'm just about to do it again. I think I've had 3 in like an hour. I smoke a lot when I'm sitting here with you guys. More than I normally do. That's because I'm sitting down longer than I normally am. Patty said, I'd like to be the one that gives the actors the crazy disease they all have to go public with and retire. Yeah. Old School Pete said, the Antichrist comes after the rapture, therefore we can't predict him beforehand. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know about the rapture. My faith, I don't think we had the rapture in I was, what do you call it? I wasn't a Catholic. I was a Protestant in Ireland. But I don't consider myself as anything other than just a Christian now who has read the Bible, but I don't go to church. I pray a lot and I ask for forgiveness a lot, and I can only leave it in the hands of God. Yeah. But if you're, I think, is that the Catholic faith, Old School Pete, that has the rapture? Can anyone else or anyone tell me? I don't know. Aussie, hang in there. You can do it. I did. Yeah, hang in there. If you give up smoking, yeah, don't watch. Well, don't look at the camera when I light one up. I don't want to be a bad influence on anyone. Kevin said, good morning, Hev. Good morning, Kevin. How you going? Lana said, Arkansas signed into law. No, none in that state. Amen. There you go. So if you're in that state and you want to go have one, you've got to go to another state. Alex said, we learn from our mistakes, Hev. Yeah. Yeah, some of us, see, I've got to learn the hard way. But even that wasn't my choice, but still I have to learn that probably set me off in emotion to that's how my life was. Learning the hard way. Old School piece, so don't feel bad about people on Facebook, Hev. Most need some real life truth. Well, yeah, I was trying to be just blunt. But I may have been condescending to some people, and they may have seen it like that. You know what I mean? But it was just that I was trying to tell them that there's more there that you don't know. They're not telling you everything. JMV Entertainment, how you going? I'm glad Liberals have effing lost it. Effing. Yeah, exactly. They need a taste of, you know, they're so cocky sometimes. And they're also so outspoken. We need to be outspoken. and stand up for it and say, no. And I'm, I'm one who has, and I say, no, and don't, you don't need it. Just, yeah. I wouldn't do it. If I had a, look, no. Okay? If you had the choice, no. Yep, Kitty Black, Roe v. That's what we're talking about. Roe v. Wade overturned. People need to take responsibility now for themselves. Lara Starr said, yes, time is so fast these days. Well, yeah, we were just talking about that. On my phone's 10 minutes faster than my digital battery run clock. Kitty said, get ready, people, definitely. Demelza said, people who never make mistakes inevitably end up making nothing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, life is full of mistakes these days that we make. But yes, it's whether you learn from them or not. Shannon said 2A had a big yes. Yep, you've got the right to bear arms and legs in the USA now. The Supreme Court just did it, didn't it, SCOTUS? Or who was the ruling? I wrote it down, but I didn't write who ruled it. But yay for the US. Thanks to Justice Clarence Thomas. If I had an AR-15, I'm sure it would identify as a musket. Yeah, exactly. Kevin said, truth improves thoughts, good thoughts. Yeah, exactly. Shannon said, mistakes, that's how you learn, silly. Yeah. Michelle App, how you going? My credit card is being replaced, waiting for a new one. Then I'll sign up again. Someone, not me, charged $1,800 on your card. See, it's too easy to rob people through digital stuff these days and cards instead of cash. At least they used to have to come up to people and go, I want your money. And now these days they can be in another country and take it from you, just with your card numbers. Oh, I'm so sorry, Michelle App. That's terrible. Lanazi said, I believe SCOTUS working on voter ID. Now pray. Yes, I hope so. Dolores said Pelosi and Schumer and Mad Max are all demon-possessed. Yep, Pelosi is triggered. How you going, Dolores? Happy Sabbath. Oh, yeah, Saturday, isn't it? Sabbath is actually Saturday. That's the day we're not supposed to do anything, isn't it? You're not supposed to work and stuff. I remember having an Indian neighbour years in the 90s, early 90s. I had an Indian neighbour, and she used to, every Saturday, have prayers, and she'd cook the day before for the Saturday so that she didn't have to cook on the Saturday. She was an amazing woman. Alex said that big old pendulum is getting ready to swing the other way. I think that time speeding up is gaining momentum. I can't wait. Yeah. Rizflex channel on YouTube had a post 2 days ago about the looking glass technology. All timelines were headed into the truth coming out. In our near future, nothing's going to stop it. That's why they say nothing can stop what's coming. How you going, Wheezy? Hey, are you on tomorrow, Wheezy? I need to know. Because if I have to cut it off early today, I'm going to try and do one tomorrow. But after, if you're going live in the morning, I'll do one after you. Michelle up, hey everyone, I'm Hev. Hi Hev, I'm Hev. Did I read that? Are they coming up twice? Or is it me? Is that me? Or Wheezy said, hi Heavy Poo. Hey to Alex. Hey to Melza. Hi Wheezy Poo. Patty says, not what Charlie Ward is pushing. Nasara, it's the truth. Yeah. I don't care about money. I just want the truth first. Oh, good on you, Alex. You're asking Wheezy if he's still alive tomorrow anyway. Please pray for America. Yes, definitely, because of all the things that are just happening and what could happen now over the weekend. Faye said, I think we'll have some difficult truths to come yet. Oh, definitely. This is only the, very, very surface, right? It's going to go deeper. We're going to go much deeper, and it's going to be unpleasant for a lot of people. Not sure yet. Okay. What I'll do is I'll get up in the morning and I'll check if Wheezy's gone live. And if he has gone live, I'll wait till after he's finished, which will be around my normal time anyway. And if you aren't going live, I might start a bit earlier tomorrow morning. So here we go. Hey, Still Human, how you doing? Sorry, I just skipped over that then. Click too quick. Alex said, if you do, I'm sure it'll be either amusing or interesting. Odysee said, the pre-planned protest by the elites, the people who agree with the planned thing, what they don't realise, God the Father and God the Lord King Jesus sees everything and he hears everything. Yep. And he would hear me praying my heart out, believe me. Hey, Menacing Muskrat. I keep bouncing over people. I'm so sorry. How you doing? Yep, everyone's saying hello to Wheezy and a Menacing Muskrat and Menacing Muskrat. Maddie said fertilizer is from Russia. That's why food yields are way down. I didn't know that. Huh. What up, Pete? Everyone's just chilling. We're all just chilling. Yep. Alex said, yes, they do. Eyes to see, which is why it's not our place to judge. Yeah, look, and the Bible does say, do not judge, lest ye be judged. That's for him, the higher power. That's the judgment. Faith and Go, look at some of 911 channels as of late. It's coming out, Judicial Watch. Out the Pentagon slow motion weeks ago. Yeah, exactly, Patty. Yeah, that is on the internet again. They put out the 9/11, the Pentagon one, the footage. Shannon said, well, we could get rid of that Union Jack GB, Great Britain part of it, maybe put stars and stripes in its place and adopt their constitution. Yeah, we could actually. What would that look like? Oh, now I can't get it out. Imagine having stars and stripes instead of the Union Jack, or the Union Jack up in the corner is small, then all stripes and then our stars in the middle of it. I don't know. Be interesting. Divine Disruptor said, the energy in the USA is amazing. Do not think for a minute we ain't winning. I know. I do know. I know. I can see everything going on, and one thing leads to more, and it's amazing. I can't believe it. It's actually happening. It's actually happening. Things are happening. It is happening, and we are in war. It is now. The time is now. P. Burris, I definitely believe that. Divine. Menacing, I can't believe it's Friday. What a fast week. It's getting faster. We've been talking about that with mobile phones compared to digital clocks that run by battery, the mobile phones are going much quicker. The time is going much quicker. Alex, I don't judge. I do Almighty's work and warn people on here and other channels. Yep. Yeah, you're just speaking the Bible. Yep. Dana said that industry will be devastated as a big business in parts. Yep, blood industry, food industry. Yes, exactly. Dana, I didn't even think of that part. The food. Do you know that they use certain parts in food of that tissue that they also use in that, and to do research and experiments, and there's a whole lot. Exactly. Good on you, Dana. Blood industry, food industry, if you know anything about natural flavors and enhancers, see a mix and soylent. Exactly. And look, I thought, yeah, this industry will stop, they'll stop experimenting and stuff like that. But hey, Dana, good point. Alex said, this is a very nice, easygoing channel, though. No heavy stuff. Well, I think it gets quite heavy sometimes, but I just can't, I'm not free to say whatever I want. Shannon said, Earth's frequency is rising, great awakening coming, quickening. Yes, exactly. That's what I think is happening. And I'll do I might do tomorrow afternoon another Twilight Zone episode on Rumble, covering Evergreen, the episode, and Examination Day, all about children. And I'm telling you, it's, yeah. Yeah. Maddie said that industry is still going strong in China and other parts of the world. Yes, it is. But I think that there's a precedent being set, and other countries are going to look to that now and say, we want that. I already am. I have been for years looking at America going, I want to be able to have I want their constitution. Yeah. And so I've been that way for years. I'm just waiting for other people to catch up. So Kat said, I like it, the time going fast. Yeah. Joke. Look, as long as it gets us there quicker to that point, I want to get to that point. I want to be on that point, where, we really see, I think we're nearly there now. We're seeing big change coming. Just that Australia's got to catch up. Australia's always behind. Oh, old school Pete said, I thought I was left wing until the left wing became the right wing, only more pathetic and whiny. Yeah. I realised, I think I don't know if it's a libertarian. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm classed as anyone slightly right of the left, the far left, is classed as right wing anyway. So every normal person is probably right wing. Yep, y'all know what you meant. Yep. Laura Starr said, I sleep in because I can't sleep at night. Last night was a doozy up until dawn. So ridiculous. I hate it. My son's in that way of sleep pattern. He was up all night, and Shannon's still sending me stuff. He was up all night. He's been up all night for ages and then sleeping during the day. So he's right out of whack. Yeah, Shannon, Soylent Greens, people. Eyes to see, have a lefty, no. Yeah, I used to be. I did. I was a lefty. But I don't know, I was a lefty that not long after, they said about climate change, I was like, okay. Patty said, an hour after the Roe versus Wade, Central Oregon had 2 sets of military jets screaming through our airspace. Never felt so proud. I was crying. Oh. Wheezy said, I'm a centrist. Both sides can make good points and crap points. Yeah, exactly. That's the best way to be. Listen, even if a lefty comes out with some good points, I'm going to listen. I will. The same as the right. And yeah, I agree. Sometimes both sides have good and bad points. Demelza said, Kat, the older we get, the quicker time flies by. Yeah, but it's really speeding up now. Yeah, Kat said, I know, but the last month was faster. Wheezy said, it's okay, Hev, you can hang out with me, lol. Oh, God love you, Wheezy. Menacing said, Hev, I think your cat on your bed is taking notes, RE food supply. Yeah, I've got a massive bag of dry food for them. Like, I've only got 2 cats, but the bag's like this wide and about this. Oh, you can't see, this big. Right, it's a massive bag. So I'm ready. They'll eat that before they eat me, at least. Shannon said there's no intermediary, needed between you and God. Yeah, exactly. David says something's going on around here. Siren's been going off for, just jumped then. The last half hour or more. Oh, really? Stay safe there, David. Pat said, God loves you and forgives his children, Heaven, he knows your heart. Yeah, I just hope so. And yeah, I do pray and ask for forgiveness and everything. So, yeah, he knows. He knows I've cried over that a lot. Alex said, I love this as a light chat where we can have fun and escape the BS for a few hours. Exactly. Weezy said, my dad spams religious crap to me on a weekly basis. Lol. I know. You just care. Like, it's a caring I think he's trying to show you he cares. I don't know. That's what I think anyway. And it might be, you know, a pain in the bum. You know, my mum used to go on at me and I used to go, oh, Mum, about the Bible and stuff, you know. And but they're only trying to help. I know it doesn't seem that way all the time. I used to say, said, Hev, I truly believe you're going into the heavens. Oh, God love you. I hope so. I'm trying to correct my mistakes by doing other things like this, you know. Shannon said, I always try to slip one in. I know you do. Burnaby said, Hev, you have a beautiful giving heart. Yeah. The problem with that is you feel a lot. You feel a lot. Davis said, a twinge of conscience is a glimpse of God. I've got deep conscience. It plays on me sometimes. So, and I feel sorry for a lot of people. Like I feel sorry. I don't know. I feel sorry for the elderly driving around, you know, thinking like sometimes people get up my ass, right? And I'm like, get off, you know, fucking back up a bit, mate, you know. And I wonder how they, you know, oh, there's someone behind me. And I think, oh, because my mum would be like that. And I just feel sorry for, even if they're not all the same, I still feel sorry for them all. I feel sorry for animals. I feel sorry for people who are, you know, accused or put away for things they didn't do, because there is a lot of that goes on as well. Yeah, I feel sorry for everyone right now, including myself. Burnaby Lee said, Have you too honest to be a detective? Yeah, well, I would be an honest detective. Yep. Inspector Hevo. Yeah. Inspector Hevo. Jeff said us truthers have been playing detective for the last 2.5 years or more. Yeah, exactly. Well, I've been going since 2008, but only started really knowing a whole lot after 2015. Like knowing more. I knew a lot, but like pulling myself together and getting myself right, you know? It took a long time. Shannon said that's probably how they got that album cover, Three-Legged Dog. Hev said, I think we've all, Faith said, Hev, I think we've all made mistakes and decisions we regret. It's hard to forgive ourselves, but I'm confident God forgives us. Do you know what? That's the hardest thing. In life, I've found the hardest thing is forgiving yourself. If things go wrong in your life and you kind of take responsibility for it or believe it's your own fault, you go really hard on yourself. And I found that forgiving yourself is one of the hardest things that most people will ever have to do. Yep. Burnaby Lee said, private investigator Hev. Yeah. Like I go out there with my camera and sit in the car and no, that's invading people's privacy. But look, if it was a job and you had to do it and it wasn't like, I don't know, not going out and spying on people so much as just having the information and trying to sort the information out. That's what I like. Wheezy said it was 90 degrees with the heat index that made it feel like 104 today, hotter than Satan's balls. Good on you, Wheezy. Shannon said, Rooster, Rip Lane? R.I.P. Is it R.I.P. to someone? Did someone die from the Roosters? Alex said, oh, you bastard. Anyone seen that Aussie son that played tricks on his dad? Just made me think of that when you read bastard. Kat said his fiance died too. Really? Still Human said George Pell confirmed me. Yeah, Still Human, I heard something about Pell, that he was framed because he was investigating the Vatican's finances. I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I heard somewhere. David said, lol, what is Truth TV? Hey, Timmy! Did I say hello to you before? You were here before, weren't you? Did you go away and come back? It's Timmy! Kat said, I'm vaping, smoking, minus plus, don't care really. Yeah. Yeah, well, I have been. Probably when I shouldn't too. You know, in the morning, if you get up and, that first cup of tea. Well, I've got a bad habit now of having one with the first cup of tea. And honest to God, by the end of the day, I'm like, I'm so tired. That's one thing it does to you. It makes you tired. So, old school piece said, I thought rapture prophecy was all Christian. I'm Catholic, but basically, you're not an idiot. No, old school Pete, you're not. No, I do believe some people believe in the rapture, and I don't know which one it is. And it could even be mine, and I don't know. No, I'm sure my Bible doesn't say that. But you're not an idiot, old school Pete. No. No one's an idiot. Nobody is, okay? We're all like learning here, you know? Alex said, hey, still human. And still human said, hey, Timmy! And Alex and Pat says, stay out of churches. They are being filled with satanic priests. Oh, yeah. I know there's a lot of infiltrators in the churches. I know there is, but there are some good, but they're few and far between. You've got to find the good ones, right? Hey, Missy T, how you going? Hey, Sherry. How you doing? Maybe you just got to speak more clearly and Siri won't pop up, you know. How you guys going? Everyone's saying hello. Hang on, guys. I just need to blow my nose. Just 1 sec. I'm going to mute the microphone, okay? Hang on. Just want to make sure there's no boogers there. Oh, dear. Okay. And I would like someone to tell me if I ever do have one hanging out of my nose after blowing my nose. Just tell me. Okay, go. Have you got a booger hanging out of your nose? Alex said, we don't need to go to church to know God. The church is a messed up place. Yeah, they took over. Hey, Judith, how you doing? Kat said, I don't talk to like-minded, awake people. Yeah, that's what I've kind of doing too for a bit, you know, for sanity's sake. I can't just make small talk. I have to say something, and I can't help it. Oh, dear. And everyone's saying hello. Shannon said, I don't judge Peters, but I'm happy to arrange an appointment direct to the one who can via portal, a.k.a. woodchipper. Yeah. No, they, you know, even the Bible says it's better that a millstone be hung around their neck and they be dropped into the ocean than facing God, I think, even. God's wrath is going to take it out on them, I'm telling you. Hit the like. Thanks, guys. Cat right with you. Hey, Jay, Stephanie, how you going? Hey, Veronica, how you going? From Yuma. Hey, Lanazi says 6-3 ruling from SCOTUS in Roe v. Wade. Yeah, I know. I was talking about it at the beginning and what could come from that. And even Dana had a really good point about the food. I remembered the rest of it, but Dana remembered the food. There you go. Still Human said we need the US. We need the US. The communist takeover of Oz is almost complete. Yeah, we need the US. Australia does really need the US. Menacing Muskrat said Pelosi interview with Father Malachi Martin. Her altar was Eva. Really? Wheezy said not sure, Hev. Not sure quite yet. That's okay, Wheezy. As I said, I'll get up in the morning and have a look and see if you're on. Eyes to See said, through the looking glass, the evil elites tried to change the timelines, but Almighty changed it where they were horrified what they saw. Now you sow what you reap. Yeah, you reap what you sow. Yeah, exactly. Eyes to See, yep. I agree with that. Erin said, good morning, everyone. How you going? Hev, what is going on? It's deep. I love your show, my weekly therapy. Only the truth will set us free, and I love your thought patterns. Keep up your wonderful work. Oh, thank you. Yeah, sometimes I think I don't bring anything to anything. And then times I think, no, you got a point. You got to get that point out. That's the point, you know. So J. Stephanie said in the Bible it says, fear not 365 times. That's one for every day of the year. Use it daily. Yes, exactly. David said that's interesting, Muskrat. Is Malachi Martin still among us? I read his book, Windswept House. I can't remember if he's still here or not. Malachi Martin. Everyone's saying hello. Erin, how you going? Yes, Magnus. It's the show. I'm not worried at all. Yeah, exactly, Kat. We're watching what's, Gavin said roller coaster ride is coming. Yep. David said, bravo, divine disruptor. Indeed, God is with you, us. It's going to be biblical. It will be. My Tennessee said, it's awesome. God is absolutely good. Hallelujah. Shannon said, Mike Moore, the hypocrite, saying we should hand in our guns. His bodyguard just got done for gun crimes. Yeah, all these people saying to hand in your arms and legs, right? You know what I mean. They've got bodyguards with guns as well. And who do you ring when you want help? Someone with a gun. Isn't that amazing? When things could be stopped quicker if everyone was. And you'll find that, look, a lot of people, especially in Australia, you have more this, that, and the other. Yeah, well, really, if someone thinks everybody's armed, are they going to really try things? Like a home invasion, okay, right? If the person who's going to commit it thinks everyone is armed, do you really think they're going to try and risk it? Robbing people, road rage, you name it. Do you think it's going to make a politer society? I'm telling you. If everyone is, everyone's going to be nice to each other because you're not going to want to get shot, right? And I think that's the problem the left have because they're, the real bad Karens and that who just want to go at everyone, you know what I mean? That's what they're scared of. They can do it at the moment because no one's going to, really do anything. But yeah, all these people, they're hypocrites. They rely on people with them things, but they don't want the public to have them. That's because we're in a war. Lanazi said, the common sense of just watching the others lose their minds. Get your popcorn. Exactly. Patty said, California. Menacing Muskrat said, Father Malachi Martin was murdered or suicided on 27th of July, 1999. Okay. So he was 78 years old, around 78 years old. Erin said, I know we didn't land on the moon, can't even get mobile reception in most local areas. Exactly. I don't know if anyone noticed, but as it went from the old mobile phones to the digital 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, the reception got worse. I don't know if anyone else noticed that, but I used to have a mobile phone in the 90s where it actually worked better than mine does now, even in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I read that. Maybe that's why the food processing centres are being blown. Yeah, that's what I like to think too, Kat, that there's stuff that they're trying to hide, get rid of, that they put in the food. Is that why they're doing it? Interesting. David Morgan said, Michael Moore's a slimy slug of a creature from the depths of the swamp. He is, yeah. He is. D. Lee said, that's what I think, Kat. Yep. David said, thanks, MM. R.I.P. Malachi Martin. Yeah. Pepsi has an ingredient made from that. Exactly, Demelza, exactly. Forget where I read that. It's not the only one. Packets of chips, chocolate, a lot of preservatives and additives. It's horrid to think of. Lanazi said, I heard July 24, the time clock stops. Remember 17? Watch the clock. Ooh. Hey, I just realised something. It's my birthday in a couple of weeks. Oh, no. Oh, no, I don't want to get any older. I'll be 52 this year. Alex said, yeah, Hev, both Evergreen and Examination Day are very close to the edge of what's going on. Exactly. And that's why I thought I'd do one on the weekend and then try and do the news during the week. I've got to get back into it. I've had personal setbacks and then all this stuff going on. So it's kind of the last few weeks have been a bit up in the air, really. Yeah, Kat, so does Gatorade, Demelza? Yep. Patty said California Corporation Simonex was the baby food enhancement producer. Eyes to see said once again, you're warning all the elites. Yep, from Five Eyes to the military, police, government officials, you'd be sorry. Yeah, well, I remember Assange saying that if the truth came out, 95% of the gov would be gone. So I think we're being walked slowly back into it, small, and we're at the way it should be. Demelza said, Kat, why though? What is the point? To make us what they are. They didn't want anyone who God would accept still alive on the earth, so they wanted to turn everyone into cannibals. Flavour enhancer, yikes. Yep. Alex said loads of Twilight Zone, another old TV show. Phils have been telling us all along, though. Yeah, exactly. Films, yeah. Okay, yep. That was one I didn't get. I ate this morning and my stomach's growling again. Faye said, Alex, isn't that the truth? Kat said, hey, I was a liberal, want to be a socialist until Trump 2016. Yeah, well, I was, between 2012 and 2015, I was changing from being a lefty to, I think, the Bible and, I wanted to get back into that. Actually started in 2012. But it took a couple of years for me to really start taking responsibility for myself, my like your emotions and stuff, getting a hold of your emotions. So, and I still don't have full control because obviously, little things can upset me still, but, that I look at that as my problem, not theirs, Asking Alex how she's doing. Shannon said, remember Democrats is actually spelt with 3 silent Ks. Oh, yes, exactly. Alex said, yeah, I'm good eyes. Currently have French Bulldog, my neighbour's dog, sitting on me, which is making it hard to type. Lanazi said, well, root for you in heaven, Hev. We love you. Oh, God love you. Alex said, I'm looking after him for the night. Oh, yep, the doggy. Lanazi said, you're going to heaven, it's in your name. Yeah, I can hope. I can only hope. Shannon said, imagine if dog and cat food was made by chips, crisps manufacturers. I've thought, you know what? I've thought about cat and dog food. Who knows what they feed them? And they tell people not to eat cat and dog food. Oh, there's a Twilight Zone, not a Twilight Zone episode. I would do Tales from the Crypt, but it's really gory. There was one I was watching last night. They own a restaurant, right? And they're about to be closed down. And the guy's just trying to work out every which way to cook salmon or trout or something, right? Or octopus or something. And he has this guy working for him, and just as he's about to shut down, the police officer comes in and goes, have you got any food you can cook me? I'll even take some of that bloody fish that you've been trying to palm off to everyone. And the guy goes, no. And then he opens his fridge and there's meat and eggs in there, right? And so they cook it up, right? And they find out that the worker, because he said he got it for him, special barbecue recipe. Well, the guy's hanging in the freezer and he's cutting bits off and feeding and everyone comes in, goes, oh, I love that. Give me whatever you've got, whatever you're serving. And everyone in the place is eating it, and it's like, and then the wife eats it and she doesn't know. None of them know, right? Except the guy that did it and the male owner of the restaurant is told pretty quickly. So they're eating people. But it's so gory, and yeah, I don't know if I should show. That would be on Rumble too, but some people might not be able to handle it. It's pretty gross. Alex said they probably have better food than us at this point, Shannon. Yeah. Alex said probably safer to eat pet food. Menacing Muskrat said June 24th, 2022, the planets have aligned. Hasn't done this since the Civil War. Psalms 19, the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Also on Werner von Braun's HS. Jeff said it's called being an empath. We need more of them in this world. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Shan said, yeah, but the air gap. Okay, what were we talking about? Alex said, I love all animals. They're so precious. They are. Jeff said, red pill since about 2013. Menacing Muskrat said, Werner von Braun's headstone. Oh, okay. Oh. There you go. Isn't that amazing that they put a Bible thing on Werner von Braun's headstone, and the one that says there's a firmament over it after he was the one who made NASA? Okay. Very interesting. Eyes to See said, Muskrat Almighty has aligned the planets for a reason. Demelza said, compassion for all, including yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I even feel sorry for myself sometimes. I try not to, but I mean, sometimes you just go, oh, mate, look. Oh. I need a drink of tea. Alex said, I always knew the world was dodgy, but think my first red pill moment was in 1999 when my cousin showed us all the Disney. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you see it that early, yeah. Menacing Muskrat said, Eyes to See here, most definitely. Alex said, I think that's the year The Matrix came out, and I remember my cousin renting it from Blockbuster when we were in America, but I didn't want to watch it. It took me 10 years to watch it as I don't like films. Well, I still haven't watched The Matrix. I pretty much gather what it's about, but yeah, I haven't watched it. There's a Twilight Zone episode of, always do this, of people being plugged into the system. And it starts off this girl having a beautiful picnic, and then she wakes up and finds out that they're all just in pods. The workers, that's their break. And they think it's their real life until they come back out of it. But one escapes into it, which is pretty interesting. Menacing said, Eyes to See the universe, the Almighty's timepiece. Amen. Yep. Eyes to See said, Alex, Disney are pure evil, 100%. Yep. Yeah, and abuse. Yeah, they're all sick. They'll burn in hell. Yep. Alex said, they're all evil eyes, in my opinion, from all industries we can think of. Yeah, I agree. Most of them. Gavin said, churches where you are, it's everywhere. Yeah, exactly. Well, didn't Jesus do sermons just in the dirt, like in the dirt, out there in the dirt? I don't think he had a building to go into. I said, Muskrat, you're right, 100%. Amen to that. Hey, Catherine, how you going? Hey, Cat from UK, I hope you're doing well. Yep, hope you're doing good too. Faye said, lots of Masonic churches in my area. What's weird is my area is predominantly Amish and Mennonites. Any thoughts? Wow. I don't know. That's interesting, though. Faith? Massing Muskrat said, thumbs it up, folks. Thank you. Hey, Denise Art, how you going? Hey, Hev, nice to see you. Simone said, Dr. Andy Woods at Sugarland Bible Church on YouTube has a heap of videos about pre-tribulation rapture. He's good. Agree, most churches no good. In apostasy, as said they would be in Bible. Okay. Alex said, same here, Faith. They are bloody everywhere here too, always trying to recruit new members. Shannon said, that's the one, Muskrat. I sent Hev the link. Eva, 100%. Pelosi, after plea for help. Too late now. She's fully evil. Yeah. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Well, Nazi said, God is cleansing the earth. Amen. Eyes to see says, have anyone who wants to hurt a child, anyone who hurts a child, Jesus said to put a milestone around their neck and cast themselves into the sea. God will kill them all at the appointed time. Yep. Alex said, I think I managed to give you a double thumbs today, Hev. Yeah, I'm like that. When some people have their lives, I'm like, if I could hit the like button twice, I would, you know. But it just undoes my like, so I won't do that. Shannon said, rapture is moving to 5D. Get your frequency up. Truth is not for everyone. Yep. Patty said, the Catholic Church changed the Sabbath, made the Pope God on earth, and changed from your salvation to from your salvation from faith to works. Yep. Alex said, you bring plenty to the table, Hev. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Nazi said, just being able to talk about everything to everyone on the same page soothes me. Yeah. It's a good place to hang out. Because we're like, even if people aren't at the level we're at, you know, I'm not going to make fun of anyone. So, yeah. David said, hearing bad things about the Amish lately, had thought they might be cool, but hearing otherwise now, oh, well, really? Oh, it was an X-File episode about the Amish. It was the incubus succubus one too. I might have to do the X-Files as well as Twilight Zone. Shannon said the Pope trying to make Christ lamb. Yeah. Catherine said, I'm excited. A great time to be alive. We're all privileged to be here. Can't wait for this storm to arrive. Yes, I know. Consistently to have. Oh, God love you. Shannon saw that a while back. Amish CIA front. Really? You never know. David says, Sunday's the seventh day, the only thing the Roman Catholics ever got right. Daly said, what's up with IRS buying up $750,000 worth of ammo? Yeah, interesting how the tax needs ammo. Bill Gates was trying to buy land in somewhere and the locals kicked up a stink, and I don't think he's buying that land. Somewhere in the US. Hang on, where was it? Let me see if I can find something. And 22 hours ago, there's some interesting footage of the White House, and looks like coffins are being carried out. I don't know. I'll have to show that on Rumble. Jetstar CEO is stepping down in December. Bill Gates of North Dakota farmland has locals livid. A purchase of North Dakota farmland has locals livid. Fight, guys. Fight. What else have we got? In Australia, we must not let our health profession be ruled by AFRA and health bureaucrats, because the people who are running things here in Australia, they're not even doctors. Like they're doctors different, you know, a physiotherapist, a psychologist. Some of them aren't even doctors, but they run our medical system, and it's just not right. Bureaucrats. Paul Pelosi's finally been charged with his DUI crime. What else have we got? There's talks of the precipice. We're at like the last few seconds. We stand on the edge. We stand on the precipice. And some parts of America are in the abyss. Only at the precipice will people find the will to change. The Fed chairman admitted Biden is lying about the cause of inflation. Oh, interesting. Oh, I'm going to have to do them on Rumble. Wow. There's a lot of news coming in right now. So, yeah, there's that one as well. Yeah, what do they need that for? Patty said, if your church is under the tax 501c3 in America, the ecumenical movement by the Pope Vatican Church, which is almost all churches in America. Well, society is a polite society. Exactly. Alex said some people can be bought off, unfortunately, David. Yeah. Shannon said, walk softly but carry a big stick. David said, I can believe that, Shannon. The clowns in America have the fingers in so many pies. Yeah, I think they all do. Tam said you can find a YouTube video on the Pelosi Malachi phone interview if you run a search for it in Google under videos. Okay, thank you, Tam. David said that's the entire problem with everything, Alex. Dennis Biz, morning all, love and light. David says, speak softly and carry a big stick. That's what my dad taught me. Yeah. Well, Nazi said, chocolate? No, oh my God. Yeah, that's why I'm really funny with, like, I will cook with it and eat, but I'm so worried about what's in there. But I have a chocolate problem. God help me. Alex said, you're telling me, looking forward to the welcome change. David, yep. Faith said, it's only a chronological number, Hev. Pat said, the church is also the people remember Jesus' Sermon on the Mount in the open and as God is everywhere. Christianity is only faith that doesn't have sacrifice. Yeah. No, I don't believe in sacrificing either. Tam said, YouTube search, is this even Nancy Pelosi under channel Spark Gap, I think. Yep, I think Shannon has sent me the clip, so... Patty said, coffee creamers, Quaker oats and other products, most chewing gum, Lay's snacks, Fritos snacks. There you go. David said, indeed, Alex, some people are so poor, all they have is money. Man cannot serve God and mammon both. Yep. I'm not as worried about money as I am as living happily and free. Lanazi said 17 said we're moving backwards. So, yeah. Yeah. So now you can just go to that board and just start reading because it's going backwards from there. Sorry, I think I just spat when I spoke. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going backwards. I heard that before too. So, yeah, it's looking like that way. I'd rather, upside down, back to front, It makes sense, doesn't it? Alex said, I'd rather have no money at all than live as a slave. Exactly. Yep. I'd rather just have to go and survive on the land. I'll do what I have to eat. Rabbit, kangaroo, whatever. I'm serious, I would. Faye said, I don't think we even know for sure what year it is. No, I've heard that too, that we're back. We're not in 2022, that we're further back. Thank goodness I don't drink soda or eat processed foods. Yeah, I've stopped a lot of stuff. I still have a little problem with chocolate, but I want to make my own. I know you get a cocoa pod, bean or pod, whatever it is, and you do something, cacao or something, and you make chocolate out of that. It's like a fruit or something. And I watched someone make chocolate, and I really want to try it. Alex, they can shove their New World Order up their ass. Singing, we are the 99%. Singing, we are the 90. I can't remember the other words. We are the 99%. You can shove your new world order up your ass. You can shove your new world order up your ass. I see, I can't remember the rest of the words. You can shove your new world order where the sun don't shine, but order. You can shove the new world order up your ass. Oh, Delay said, yeah, Patty, yes, even Tylenol, Pepto, lotions, creams, sauces. Oh, dear. David said, if we could go back to the 60s with inherent BS removed, I'd be very happy. Panhead choppers and drive-in movies and free love, of course. Yeah. I'm not so much into the free lovers. I think love is between a couple, a man and a woman. Not everybody, you know. I mean, you can love everybody in a non-sexual way, you know. But yeah, the free love in the 60s was like everything and everyone and all that, wasn't it? I think. Eyes to see said, I could never imagine you being a lefty. You're a beautiful woman and very truthful on the right side of Christ Jesus. Amen, sister. Oh, thank you. Have I made cabbage soup? No. My cabbages aren't growing. Like, they're growing, but they're not. I had to buy one. And what I did make was mashed potato. And after you mash the potato, like, I'd cook it all at the same sort of time. I fry some onion, bacon, and cabbage together and add it to the mashed potato at the end. That's very yummy. Mouth watering. Old school P said, Pat Ryan, that's the point. But then again, this whole Christian religion is based on Jesus' sacrifice for our sins. Yep. Faith said, D. Morgan, I second that. Their world order is not new. This is the Nazi world order. They're just showing us their true colours now. Some of us already knew, though. Yeah. That's what I've been saying to people for years. They never lost the war. The Nazis never lost, mate. They didn't. Pardon me. Dealey said, if my dogs can eat what I eat, I should be able to their food. Yeah. Alex said, that's gross. Kevin said, how to serve humans. It's a cookbook. Yeah. Lamazi. Ooh. Old school piece said, also Catholic Mass has the body and blood, bread and wine. It's murky at times. Demelza said, Logan's runners went on carousel when they reached 30 years and they were made into food. Oh. Dealey said, sounds like movie Motel Hell. Oh, what was that other one? Hostel. I remember seeing Hostel and, okay, yep. Didn't want to go on a holiday after that. And anyone seen the movie Saw? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've watched some pretty gross movies in my life. Alex said, apparently that actually happened in the UK and was a little girl that went missing and apparently turned her into kebabs. Have no idea if that's true. Oh, my goodness. David said they banned buffet dog food here because pensioners were eating it. I used to feed my dog with it back then, and I must admit it smelt and looked like the quality chunks of steak. Yeah, I've opened some of my cat's food and gone, wow, that smells bloody good. Some of the gravy ones, you know. But then I think, what's the meat made of? Is it actual meat? I just don't know. Captain Whippersnipper said, how can a flag wave in zero gravity? Yeah, on the moon. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. My next door neighbour's just started up his motorbike. Hang in there with me, guys. As long as my daughter's not here, I'll hang on. Demelza said, Alex, it was true. Alex said, oh, no, poor pensioners. They had that over here for a while. When was that? Quite a few years ago. Shannon said, is that a run in your stocking or a stairway to heaven? As he played on you, Shannon. Alex said, oh, shit, I thought it might be Demelza. Menacing said, Hev, do you make Mari tea? I don't know. What's Mari tea? I've never heard of it. And Alex said, what the f is wrong with people? Yeah, I know. Why would they do this to us? They're sick and evil. Yeah, that's exactly right. David said they loved it. I never tried it, but I got to admit it looked and smelled awesome. Old Rusty loved it anyway. He'd wolf down a whole big tin for tea. Really? They loved it. Oh, God love you, Shannon. Dig deep, people. Share the word. Oh, God love you. Old school Pete said, honestly, never believed the big conspiracy theories I heard about World War II, Nostradamus, etc. But the day the towers came down, everything fell into place, especially when they crushed Babylon, Iraq after. Yeah. Alex said, I'm screaming. Oh, dear. Alex, you're cracking me up. Alex said, David started it. It wasn't me who started it. David said, Iraq is old Babylon. Babylon today is built on 7 hills. Get the picture? Hey, we got a 7 hills in Australia, in Sydney, Sydney's west, a suburb called 7 Hills. I'm just going to make sure it's on there properly. Shannon said, even Kermit knows there's no need for Roe v. Wade. Just use riveted condoms. David said, oh, no, I never. Alex said, yes, you did. Old school Pete saying scary times. Yeah, it is. It's going to look pretty scary. It's behind you. I love this chat. Exactly, Shannon. If parenthood was indeed planned, the question of abortion wouldn't arise in the first place. Exactly. That's what I used to think it was, for planning parenthood, for planning on being a parent. That's what it sounds like. And then to find out that that's not actually what the majority of what they do is not that. It's more like stopping you from becoming a parent. Or, no, that's probably what they meant. You plan on when to become a parent. But if things happen, well, you're going to be one whether you like it or not. Leslie said, before The Matrix, there was another film made here in Australia, also on the same set as Matrix, called Dark City. Oh, never heard of it. I have to see if I can look that up. Dark City. Alex said, yay, we hit more likes than views. Oh, good on you guys. Demelza said, all I can hear is the hubby snoring. Oh, at least he's getting some sleep. Alex said, bless him. Yep. Davis said, nah, Alex, someone else mentioned it, but I admit to revving it up. Haha. Alex said, I'm wide awake as usual. Shannon said, The Matrix was made in Australia, AU. Oh, there you go. I didn't know that either. God, there you go. I'm going to have to watch The Matrix. I'm going to have to write it down so I remember to watch it. I'll get there eventually one day, you know. Demelza said, Alex, he drives me mental, lol. Alex said, stirring the old pot, David. Jay Stephanie said, walk softly and carry a big stick was a quote from President Teddy Roosevelt. Okay. David said, guilty as charged, Alex. Pope equals Caesar, second leg of the king, Nebuchadnezzar's dream of the statue that Daniel the prophet interrupted thousands of years ago. We're living this time right now. Repent and get ready. D. Lee said, Magnus, I thought it was from the movie Walking Tall. Alex said, snoring can be a game changer. They can fix that. Oh, I wouldn't let them now. Like, I'd wait. And I reckon that we'll be able to fix things like that. Cure for everything, mate. There is. I'm telling you. Just a matter of time. Alex said, my nan and granddad ended up having separate bedrooms at opposite ends of the landing because they kept each other awake and snoring. That's what my mum and dad do. They have separate rooms because my dad's a very heavy snorer. And even with all the doors shut, you can still hear him. But it used to soothe me and put me to sleep. So when I was a kid. Pat said, saw a doco last night, and I've heard it before, that America's not a country, it's a business corporation all owned by the royal family. Yeah, Australia's being traded as a business on the stock exchange, on the Wall Street Stock Exchange as well. Demelza said, thing is, he's in bed and I'm downstairs. There you go. Yeah, that sounds like my dad. God rest their souls. Yes, it's an old expression, Jay Stephanie. Dad just passed it on to me as head watchman. He had an air pistol in one trench coat pocket and a real nasty Waddy in the other. And Alex says, we are the 99%. Singing we are the 99%. Singing we are the 90. I don't know what the rest is. Anyway. Hev, go, Hev, love it. David said, love is free, sex not so much necessarily. Yes. Demelza said, cabbage soup makes, yep, harp. Does it? Sherry said, McAllister TV showed the Pelosi video on YouTube. I believe it was yesterday. Okay. Definitely have to go and check it out. Got to duck out for an hour or so. Check back with you all later. God bless you, folks. Okay, David, if I'm not here, I'll see you later because my daughter's coming up. I just don't know when, what time. Alex said, it didn't go down too well when I bought cabbage soup to an open planned office once. Oh. Old School Pete said, I love the Hostel movies. Yeah, they were, when I first watched it, when it first came out, I watched it. And I was like, I know it goes on, but Saw got me a bit more, like the games they were playing with people. That was like, yeah, I can imagine them doing that too, Alex said, the disgust in some people's faces at your cabbage soup. Well, Alex said, fuck's sake, glad it didn't work in an office anymore. Yeah. Captain Whippersnipper says it's not possible, is it? Thanks, Hev. I can't remember. MJT Hev. I don't know. Shannon said, Hostel is a documentary. What goes on in Ukraine, places like Epstein Island. Yes, exactly. Canadian girl said, Alex, I just packed 14 pounds of sauerkraut into my crock. Smells kind of funky now. Ooh. I can't wait to make sauerkraut. Oh, something's going on. Hang on. I can't see. Oh, no, someone across the road. It's okay. It's not my daughter yet. Good stuff, Muskrat. What about when they said Building 7 came down? It was still in the background. Yes. Wasn't that in the UK was reporting on it? Was it UK or was it? I can't remember. Someone was reporting it fell and it was right behind her. I remember that very well, Alex. Yep. 14 pounds. Wow. Erin said, had to laugh with you about cat food, lol. Alex said, they can't fool us all, Faith. Faith said, that's right. Canadian girl said, first time using this crock. It was a gift from my brother and is 120 years old. Hopefully all goes well. Good luck. Alex said, it's sickening, eyes? Yeah. Shannon said, Illuminati name game like Centre for Disease Control. Get you to see. Get it. You see how they do. Yeah. Yeah, because they control when to let it out. Disease, see? Alex, you'll have to let us know. Hope it goes well. A Canadian girl. Burping a lot. I need some more sauerkraut to stop myself burping. Patty said no Planned Parenthood plans. How long they can make you hold on to that baby so they can make the most money off it. Yeah, it is. Sad. Simone said, Demelza, my hubby is snoring too. He's got a cold. God bless him. Earphones not drowning him out. Jay Stephanie's, hi, David. I've missed you over at Caravan. Canadian girl said, it's a beautiful old piece. I have faith in it, Faith. Faith said, put a noose around their heads and show on the telly for all to see. I believe it will be for the people who want to see it to make sure. Demelza said, Simone, hope it gets well soon. Yeah, with the cold. My mum's got a cold. A pretty chesty one. And she's had 2, I think. And my little granddaughter had it and she hasn't had any. But she had the flu as well. So there's flu going around. It's winter here in Australia, so there are flus going around. And they're going to try and scare people with that, I'm sure. We are the 90. We are the 99 is the rest, I think. Oh, that's it. Leslie, we are the 99%. Together we are mighty. There's another bit in there. I can't remember. Simone said, you bring loads, Hev. Love just being here and part of the Hev team. Even when not chatting, I like listening to all the chat. Yeah, I enjoy every week when I come, and then the times that I just surprise live. They're always good. I always enjoy you guys, catching up with you guys. Demelza said, BBC. Isa C said, don't eat cabbage soup if you're going too far. T. Lee said, oh, yeah, Biden just said the other day he's planning for the next. Yes, he did. He wants money to plan for the next pandemic. Doesn't sound sus at all, does it? Does. See, they already know. They know exactly what they're going to do and when they're going to do it. Well, they may not know exactly. It doesn't seem like they know what they're doing these days, is what I'm thinking. Oh, they're here, guys. Well, I'm right at the end of the comments, so I actually made it. It's been 2 hours as well. Look, I might pop on tomorrow morning again, same time or earlier. Alex said, don't wish harm on anyone or anything, even evil. I believe it will sort itself out. I don't want to waste good energy wishing bad things. Yep. Good point, Alex. Yep. 3 of us saved a beetle earlier. Oh, God love you. I have a sleep apnea machine. Bedtime is much more fun now, especially since Top Gun Maverick came out. Okay, guys, I'm going to end with my outro, the intermission video, and I will be back, okay? Love you guys, and stay safe. Keep yourself safe, and don't be scared. That's all I can give you. Okay, see you guys.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all.
Guess what I did? I put the wrong one on there. Oh dear. Hang on a sec, guys. I'm going to put the proper outro on now. And, well, it's the intermission still. I'm useless today. Okay, bye.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I ain't going back, I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going live. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.